Welcome to Visual Knowledge. I want to discuss the concept of habits, which comes from the book The Power of Habit, written by Charles Duhigg. As human beings, we have various habits. To give basic examples, Jane may have the habit of working out 10 minutes every morning, while John has the habit of eating cake before he goes to bed. The impact of these habits could be that Jane is in shape, while John has gained a lot of weight. So the narrative is that to make changes in our lives, we need to make changes in our habits. Therefore, the premise of this book is that a habit cannot be eradicated, but it can be changed. And this change can be positive. So let's quickly explore the book's theory of habits. So according to this book, habits comprise of 3 phases: a cue, a routine, and a reward. And the context is that there are habits of individuals, organizations, and society. We are going to focus on the context of the individual. So let's give an obvious example of habits with this new understanding. You go running, so the cue could be the alarm you set in the morning. Now the routine is the running, and the reward would be the endorphins released in the brain after you've completed the run. So this is a basic example of habit. So Jack has an alcohol dependency issue. So let's explore his habit loop. He craves for a drink, that is the cue. When he drinks, this is the routine, and then the relief of having the drink is the reward. With someone who has alcohol dependency, this habit repeats itself. Clearly, this is the habit loop for someone that has alcohol dependency issues. Let's take another example. Sarah is bored at work. This is the cue. Therefore, she has a routine of going to the cafe where she buys unhealthy food. The reward is the social stimulation with colleagues on the work break. The impact of this habit is that she has put on weight due to the unhealthy food choices she has made in the routine phase. So part of what this book advocates is that if we change the habit, we can have a different outcome, particularly if we change the routine part of the habit. So let's go back to Jack and Sarah. So Jack is now with the AA. So he still has the cue of wanting a drink, but the routine has changed. Now his routine is to talk to friends or people in his support network. His reward is not having a drink and maintaining his abstinence from alcohol. Sarah is bored at work, which is the cue. She still goes to the cafe, but she substitutes the chips for rice, and she replaces the fizzy drink with water. She still has the reward of socializing with colleagues outside of the work environment, but now she has the impact of the changed habit loop, which is losing the weight she has gained. So by Jack and Sarah changing the habit loop, they have now changed the outcome. And this falls in line with the notion that habits can't be eradicated, but they can be replaced or changed. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Subscribe, like, and share with Facebook friends.